Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound now, number 24. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. And that drops in for a strike. Rojas, a strong-armed right fielder, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one well upstairs. 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So now the DH spot, James Wood. In there at the knees, 0-1. One out, base is empty. On the ground to third. House tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Bryce.
2 down, base is empty. So here is Bryce Harper. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here's Trey Turner.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
This one in the air.
I go. You.
Nunez makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane. It's reading on my tombstone. Dude wasn't playing, written with exclamations. Yeah. La 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 la.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Isbell snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim under it.
I got it.
Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. De La Rosa makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Ball one low.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. The other way. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Jorge Mateo now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch swinging.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That clips a corner. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Campusano collects, fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Rojas at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Mateo leads off first with one away. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Nunez tossed to second, double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 3 innings complete, no score. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. To the right side, Hassel takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Just missed. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there, and that's strike 1. And a strike in there.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 1 so far. Turner in his 12th season, 33 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
1-1-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Whoa.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Phils, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that drops foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and misses. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Benintendi to the plate. First time up was a pop out. In there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. King makes the catch. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Flied to right his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game.
That's great location on that pitch. Right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
So the Philly batting order turns over. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood, has grounded out a couple of times. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Runner on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out. Jorbeat B-Boss coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 90.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here comes Bryce Harper. He is singled and he is flied to left. That one's in there. Strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Trey Turner now 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, Alex Bowe.
There's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Into scoring position. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a ball line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Conforto.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Michael Conforto. 1 for 2. That's down and in.
1 ball, no
1
strike.
out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 24 won't go any further tonight, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Carmen Majinski.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Number 24 pitched into the 7th and gave up 1 earned run.
Some really good work from him on the mound in this one, Boo. Maybe not dominant, but put together some good innings and gave him a shot to win. Nice pitching.
There's no question that you're the